Today's video, we're going to be fixing up the $400 Yamaha Wolverine and see how much profit we can make. If you're new here, I'll link part 1 and you can watch that and see what we did to get it going. Basically, we take old machines, buy them for super cheap, fix them, and sell them for a profit. So if you like watching videos like that, make sure you hit that subscribe button. But right now, let's go ahead and finish this thing up and see how much money we can get out of it. To start, we need to fix this crusty old exhaust, which is actually a cherry bomb exhaust off of a car that they welded in place, causing high heat situations, and it's just loud. So went ahead and ordered a new exhaust. We're going to throw it in. There we go. Now time to replace the shifter. The linkage here is all worn out, so we're going to go ahead and throw the new one in. Okay, we got the new parts here. Only thing we're reusing is the threaded rod right here with the two nuts. We're going to go ahead and install that there, take the circlip off, pop that on there, and put it all back together. One thing to note is I put a little Sharpie mark here before taking the old one off, just to kind of give me an idea of where it needs to go. So we got that lined up pretty good, and now we're going to set our shifter height. I just like getting something flat And we're going to go ahead and adjust it down. So that's completely parallel. I like going a little bit higher, something like that. Go ahead, we'll tighten up these nuts and we should be good to go. Alright, the shifter and the exhaust is done. Now we're going to address the push button start here. So neutral's on, nothing happens. I originally thought it was the solenoid, but that checks out, that's good. It's definitely something in the wiring or the push button start. Or I was thinking maybe there's a neutral safety and one of these wires is, you know, making it seem like it's not neutral. But whatever it is, I think we're just going to bypass it because I hate all the neutral safety or clutch safety. You know, I'm just going to rig up a push button start. And this is hot right here and it's keyed hot. So when your key's on, it turns on, key's off, it's off. And we're going to just run a, you know, 2 wires here. We're going to run it to this little push button start. I'm thinking maybe drill a hole here and just have it something like that. So all we got to do is press the button, start it up. You know, simple is better in my opinion. So let's go ahead and do that. But before we do, I'm going to go ahead and make sure this thing's still firing up good. Turn the fuel on, choke on. And I kind of want to hear the new exhaust system I just put in. Ooh. Come on. And try to choke off. There we go. Wow, that is so much quieter. No leaks coming from there, that's good. Yeah, that is a huge difference. Definitely worth the investment there. So let's go ahead and kill it and see about rigging up that push button. So the key is in the on position. Let's just test my theory here, make sure this is going to work for us. So 1 wire here, 1 wire there, and alright. Let's wire it up. Okay, so we got our wiring harness built, our button, and our 2 connectors on the end. So I'm going to go ahead and fish it on through, then we'll drill a hole, mount it up on the front there. Probably going to take the gas tank out though, give us a little more working room. There we go. Okay, we got our wire right here. I'm thinking drill right there, I think is the best spot I'm seeing. Looks pretty good to me. Okay, I'm going to zip tie it along the way, hook it up on the solenoid, and we'll try it out. Okay, we got a new seat as well, so let's go ahead and throw that on, and then we'll try starting it. Looks good. All right. Love it. Just to check. Yeah, we can't start it when it's in the off position. Alright, well that worked. Now all the tires are flat, so we're going to go ahead and take some good old-fashioned slime just to plug them up for now until we get some new tires. Let's go ahead and start filling her up. Alright, I'm not going to count that as a pump. So we'll start here. We're going to go 24 pumps. That's what it recommends for four-wheeler tires. Alright, that's 24. Alright, first tire's done. We got it set to 15 psi. I'm going to go ahead and do all the other ones. Okay, so the tires are filled up. We're about ready to take it on its test drive, but it's 5 o'clock in the morning and I got some new bulbs. We're going to go ahead and change these out so we can actually see where we're going. There we go. Alright. Yeah, I'd say that's broken. Alright, before we go on our ride, let's just go over the cost breakdown so far. Because if anything else breaks, you kind of want to keep track of where you are, because if you're not careful, you can lose money real quick. So, purchase price, $400. The exhaust was $280. Exhaust gasket was $13. Exhaust clamp was $11, shifter $64, the shifter arm was $63, push button $7, the seat, that was a big one, at $212, slime for the tires was $36, and then the headlight bulbs were $15. So grand total we paid so far was $1,106, and I was seeing online they were selling for about $2,500 on average, in good running condition. Don't need to do anything to it, but because we still need a rear brake cable and tires, I brought that down a little bit. So estimated value $1,800 to $2,200, leaving our profit anywhere between $693 and $1,093. So not bad, but imagine if we didn't have to buy that exhaust or the seat, that would have been an extra $500 in profit. So make sure you guys are looking at big ticket items like that when you're buying old machines and talk them down. All right. Oh yeah, that shifter's so much better. I'm gonna let it warm up for a bit. Pretty cold out. Yeah, that sounds way better. Oh my gosh. Man, this thing shifts so good now. Holy cow. This thing is fun. So there's some old trails back in this woods right here. I'm gonna see if I can find them really quick. Might be snowed in. Oh, here we go. Yeah, this is a very weird winter. We're like halfway through January and we've got barely any snow on the ground. Not complaining. Happens when I'm going super slow, the carburetor like sputters out. Alright, well, I'd say this thing did really well, and next step is just to kind of clean it up, get the plastics back shining a little more blue, and taking some pictures and posting it for sale. So I'll leave a comment, or in the description below I'll leave what the final sale price is. But yeah, let's go ahead, sell this thing and see how much money we can make. Thanks for watching.